loves, yeah, welcome back to another reaction video. Guys, today we're visiting the country Slovakia. Yes, guys. Today we'll be reacting to top 10 places to visit in Slovakia. Guys, this is from Ryan Shirley. Yeah, you can check out his channel. I think he travels around the world. Guys, yo, okay, let's check this out. If this is your first time meeting me, my name is Naza, and you're welcome to today's video. So, without further ado, let's dive right
What's
in.
up, guys? My name is Ryan, and I want to show you my
yeah.
favorite places in the magical country of Slovakia. So here's my Slovakia top 10.
Okay. Top 10.
Slovakia is definitely one of Europe's hidden gems. It's a land full of mystical castles and stunning natural landscapes. From the jagged peaks of the High Tatras,
like
the wonders of the Orava Castle,
so
Slovakia has so much waiting to be explored. Let's start this video off in the capital city of Bratislava. Now located on the border between Austria and Hungary, Bratislava became Slovakia's capital after the Velvet Revolution, which split Czechoslovakia into two separate countries, making it one of Europe's youngest capital cities. Today, Bratislava has a population of around 400,000 and it ranks as the third richest region in the European Union. One of the most prominent features of the capital is the Bratislava Castle. Now located on an isolated hill right above the Danube River, the Bratislava Castle has been the symbol of the city since the Middle Ages. Construction of the castle began in the 9th century and it stood until it was tragically burnt down by a fire. Luckily, it was rebuilt in 1964 and it stands as one of Slovakia's greatest castles. The castle includes 4 towers and a beautiful courtyard and garden area, all surrounded by a fortified wall. It's just absolutely massive and it can be seen from all over the city. To get one of the best views of the castle and the city, you can visit the Most SMP or simply UFO bridge. It's a bridge that goes over the Danube River and was constructed in 1972 and stands 278 feet high. On top there's an observation deck and a restaurant that offers the best views of the city. Now on the outskirts of Bratislava is the borough of Javín. Located right in the confluence of the Danube and Morava rivers, Javín is home to one of the oldest castles in Slovakia. It was strategically built upon a cliff to overlook the trade on the rivers. Today the castle is in ruins, but it's definitely worth a visit, especially if you're in Bratislava. Now afterwards we're going to visit one of my favorite areas for natural beauty, the Sulav Rocks. Now located
wait guys, the first place, like that place is so beautiful. With the tower, guys, like 256 feet tall. Like, you can literally see the whole place from there. And that castle, yeah, standing. Is it anywhere you are in that state, you will see the castle. Guys, was it built on a rock? No, like that place must be so beautiful.
About 2 hours from Bratislava, the Sulav Rocks are full of jagged formations that dot the mountainside. Now special thanks to my friend Hike the World for sharing his footage of the Sulav Rocks and a majority of the other places in this video. He has some of the most incredible videos of Slovakia on his YouTube channel, and I'll link it in the description below so you can check it out. Now the area around the Sulav Rocks is absolutely amazing. It's nicknamed the Slovak Dolomites and also reminds me of the Bohemian Paradise in the Czech Republic. Now the rock formations create a stone forest and there's tons of hiking trails and even some castle ruins. I can't think of a better place to explore some of Slovakia's nature. Now afterwards we're going to head over to the Bojnice Castle. Now located about a 2 hours drive from Bratislava, this may be the most beautiful and visited castle in all Slovakia. The Bojnice Castle was first mentioned in the 12th century and it was owned by Hungarian noble families. It was rebuilt in the 9th century to look like the French castles in the Loire Valley. Today you can visit the castle and explore its grounds. There's a moat and also one of Slovakia's oldest trees. Now afterwards we're going to head over to the mountains to visit the High Tatras. Now located right in the Polish-Slovakian border, the High Tatras are part of the Carpathian mountain range and are considered to be the smallest alpine mountains in all of Europe. The highest place in the Tatras in all of Slovakia is Gerlach Peak with
you guys, this particular place, like even the mountains, it's not just ice. It's just green, brown, like green and brown trees. Like this place is so beautiful. the sweetest places to visit. Imagine being there on a holiday, guys. That would be the best holiday ever.
with an
Yo,
elevation of 2,655 meters. Now, the high Tatras are home
yo,
to plenty of wildlife, such as the Eurasian brown bear. I just really love the look of these mountains. They have such a unique appearance to them. Now, one of the most popular
yeah.
places in the high Tatras is the resort village of Strepski Pleso. It's a beautiful area
Shirley
with a
Pleso.
picturesque lake and access to the country's best skiing. Now, another beautiful
Oh,
place on the eastern side of the Tatras is this little village called Asturna. Now, while the village is beautiful, what I love about the area is how the Tatras look. I mean, just such an incredible view, and I love the way the
yo,
hills leading up to the mountains are farmed. I mean, it's just so interesting. Now, just 30 minutes from
it's
Asturna
so
is the Piene
beautiful.
Mountains. Now, it's a scenic area that is both in Slovakia and Poland, with a river serving as a border. Now, the mountains are home to many animal species, such as the Eurasian lynx. Now, one of my favorite features of the mountains is the Three Crowns. It's made of 5 sharp limestone peaks, and while it's on the Polish side of the mountains, you can get a great view of it from Slovakia. Now, afterwards, we're going to visit the
Yeah.
nearby Lubovna Castle. Now, located just
Lubovna
20 minutes from
Castle.
Piene National Park, Lubovna Castle is an intriguing place with a fascinating history. It was built at the turn of the 13th century and served as a boundary castle for the Hungarian kingdom as it secured the trade route along the Popran River. During the 17th century, the Polish crown jewels were hidden in the castle for several years, and later on, the famous adventurer and king of Madagascar, Maurice Benyovsky, was shortly imprisoned here. Now, one of my favorite features of the castle is its main tower as it dominates the skyline. I mean, such an impressive feature. Now, right below the castle is an air museum, also an amazing place to explore. Afterwards, we're going to visit the medieval town of Kremnica. Now, located in central Slovakia, Kremnica was founded during the Middle Ages, and during the 14th century, the city began to flourish thanks to its gold mines. A mint was established in 1328, and it's still functioning today, making it the world's oldest working mint. Today, it's a beautiful place to visit. I really love the town's castle that overlooks the city. You can also hike to a nearby mountain that has a really cool lookout tower. Now, afterwards, we're going to visit the Slovak Paradise National Park. Now, it's located in eastern Slovakia. This is one of the 9 national parks in the country. It's an incredible area, perfect for exploring. It's full of mountains, gorges, and over 300 kilometers of hiking trails. What I really like about the trails is that some of them consist of ladders and bridges that add to the adventure. Some of the ladder trails go up some waterfalls, and I think that's pretty awesome. I mean, it's definitely a great place to get away and explore some nature. Now, afterwards, we're going to venture to the Orava Castle. Now, located about 3 hours from Bratislava, the Orava Castle is possibly the most perfectly placed castle as it rests on top of a skinny rock cliff. It's also one of the most spooky castles I've ever seen. It was used in many scenes of the 1922 horror film Nosferatu. So you definitely get some Dracula vibes here. It was built upon a former fortress in the 13th century after a Mongol invasion to defend what was then the Hungarian kingdom. Now, like many other castles, Orava was added on, destroyed by a fire, and then restored. I just think it's so crazy that they were able to build this castle on top of the stone peaks. I mean, it doesn't even look real. If you want some spooky vibes, you definitely gotta check this castle out. Now, for our final destination, we're gonna head over to the Spiš Castle. Now, located about 2 hours drive from Orava, Spiš Castle is one of Europe's largest castles by area. Its origins began in the 12th century when it was built upon an earlier castle. Now, over the centuries, the castle was added onto and it just kept on growing. The last owners of the castle abandoned it in the 18th century because it was too uncomfortable to live in. I'm sure they hated the walk up to the castle. Sadly, in 1780, the castle was burnt by a fire. The cause of the fire is still unknown, but one theory is that the owners burnt it down to reduce taxes. Who knows? Anyways, what I love about the Spiš Castle is the massive walled area. I mean, it just makes you wonder all the history that took place during medieval times. I mean, such a fascinating place. Well, that is it for my Slovakia top 10. Let me know where your favorite place is in the comments below. I also started a relaxation channel where I make hour-long films to bring some peace and nature in your life. I did a film on Slovakia that I think you'll enjoy. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at shirley.films. It's Ryan, and we will see you later.
Yo guys, Slovakia. Wow, Ryan. We'll definitely check out other videos from Ryan. You guys, Slovakia. One thing I want to ask: all these castles and as big as they are people like are there families living inside? Like one family living inside the castles? Because that's so big. Like they are so big. How they do with the cleaning and everything? Like they have choice. Because the castles are so big. Imagine the last one. They say that it was bonded that nobody knows the cause of the fire. But they heard that it's just to reduce taxes. Like how? How, guys? Yo, like I so much love the countries. I so much love the rivers. Like yo, the place is just full of rivers. The down valley, you see rivers. At the up, you see mountains, white mountains, brown, like a lot of mountains. Yo, guys, like that's a beautiful country, Slovakia, and it's in Europe. A lot of places to explore. Okay, guys, this is Ryan Shirley. Yes, and I think he's more of a traveler. Let me check out. Yes, he's yo a lot. Guys, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? In here, I'm seeing a lot of countries that he's visited. You guys, we'll dive into the channel and watch us more videos from him. Like more. Imagine exploring the world, like exploring, seeing beautiful places. You guys, yo. I would love to follow him someday. Like I would love to follow him someday. Guys, okay. Thanks so much for being a part of this video, guys. You can check out from his channel and tell us any country you would love us to react to next. Yeah, I love reacting to countries, exploring. Guys, you go have the day you deserve, and we'll keep living under commanded blessings here. See you guys in the next video.